The tone curve in Lightroom and Photoshop scares a lot of people, but it is the best way to add contrast to your scene. Let me explain how it works in 60 seconds or less so that you can start using the tone curve to add contrast to your images. First off, if you're in Lightroom, make sure to click here to switch from the default parametric curve to the much more customizable and much better point curve. The curve shows a graph of pixels in the image arranged by lightness value. The far left side of the curve is completely black, the far right side is completely white, just like the camera's histogram. Anything in between is somewhere between totally dark and totally white. You can create points on the graph to adjust the lightness of the pixels in your image. Click and drag from the bottom of the curve. You'll affect the darker pixels more than you affect the brighter pixels. One of the most common ways to use it is by creating an S-curve, bringing up the highlights and bringing down the shadows, which creates contrast in the scene. This is a much more customizable way to create contrast in the image since you can control how both the lights and the darks get adjusted, unlike with the contrast slider. Now you better be using that tone curve all the time to add contrast to your image.